I'm Sophie, and I'm one of the science kids. Today, we're going to be talking about one of the tiniest things ever. It makes you, it makes me, it makes the device that you're looking at right now. It makes up everything. It's called the atom. The word atom means uncuttable in ancient Greek, but the atom isn't actually uncuttable. The only reason that it was called uncuttable is because many centuries ago, a Greek philosopher named Democritus theorized it and just called it atom. Later, when scientists discovered the atom in the 19th century, they just decided to keep the name. Later, J.J. Thomson, Ernest Rutherford, and James Chadwick discovered the basic parts of the atom. The two main parts of the atom are the nucleus and the electron. Even the nucleus can be cut further. The nucleus is made up of two particles called the proton and the neutron. The protons have positive charge, neutrons have no charge, and electrons have negative charge. What is charge? Well, charge is a property of matter, like mass. A particle can either have positive charge, a negative charge, or no charge. Well, what do these particles do exactly? Well, protons determine what element it is on the periodic table. For example, copper is element 29 because it has 29 protons. Neutrons determine what isotope the element has. What is an isotope? Well, an isotope is basically a version of the element. For example, carbon has 3 isotopes, carbon 12, carbon 13, and carbon 14, because they have a different amount of neutrons. And finally, electrons. Electrons are very important in the process of atoms bonding. This is a basic structure of an atom, the nucleus in the middle and the electrons whirling around it. Well, you might ask, why are the electrons not just flying out of the atom? Well, remember when we were talking about charges earlier? Well, it turns out that like charges repel and different charges attract. Because electrons and protons have opposite charges, they attract to each other, so the electrons don't go flying out. Well, now you might be wondering, why don't the electrons just go flying inside the nucleus? Well, the electrons are moving so fast that they can't fly into the protons. Well, how fast do the electrons go? Well, here's some perspective. Light is the fastest thing in the universe, and electrons go more than 99% the speed of light. Now that's fast! Well, we've been talking a lot about how atoms actually are cuttable, but let's not lose the scale of the atom. Take a needle, for example. Now, focus your eyes on the head of it. How many atoms are there? 10, 100, maybe even 1,000? Well, actually, you're wrong. The answer is 5 million atoms! Just to get some perspective, that's more than the amount of stars in our galaxy. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for our next few videos. Don't forget to check out our social media pages and our website. Don't forget to subscribe also. And as always, science is everywhere and in everything. Bye! This is a basic structure of an atom. The nucleus in the middle and the electrons whirling around it. Good. Because electrons and protons have opposite charges, they attract each other. So the electrons. Okay, go. Well, what do these particles do exactly? Well, protons, they element